Hello again. It's time for another Twin Cities division of the Thousand Lakes region spring layout tours. We have two layouts on tour today. One is in the southern suburbs of Eagan, Minnesota. Ken Borowski, N-scale layout, models the clinch field. And then in the western suburbs, we're going to go see Dan Dosa's railway transfer of Minneapolis, a heavy industrial switching layout in HO scale that he uses three different eras, the M and St. L, the CNW, and the modern Minnesota commercial. So come along on a tour and we'll see what we have in store for us visiting layouts today. Our first stop is the layout of Ken Borowski. Ken models the Clinchfield Blue Ridge division in the 1970s. It's the southern part of the Clinchfield with a lot more freight and not so intense on the coal. It's an N-scale layout. He models it in a 13 by 33 room with some extra spare rooms for staging and other dispatcher offices. He's also been featured in the July-August 2008 issue of N-scale magazine. So come on in, we'll go take a look at his layout and check things out on this tour. I'm here with Ken Borowski. He's going to explain his little Clinchfield layout that's amazing here in N-scale.
Hi, my name's Ken. I model the Clinchfield Railroad based in the mid-1970s. The schedule that we run is from 1973, but some of my different paint jobs and stuff will go as far as 1977 on some of the engines and stuff. The layout room is 13 feet wide, 33 feet long. It's double-decked on part of it. And there's staging tracks in a separate room.
Do you run command control, or?
It's Digitrax DCC.
Digitrax DCC. And realistic operation with a dispatcher and everything?
The dispatcher's upstairs. We have a pusher crew, sometimes two pusher crews, a couple of yard crews, a dispatcher, 3 road crews. Wow. So roughly 6 or 7 people.
All right.
Is a normal crew.
Sounds amazing. Thanks for inviting us.
Yep.
As you can tell from Ken and his layout, that was a wonderful place to be. He has a lot of operations, a lot of inspiration, and he's working more and more towards making it prototypical. He gave us this wonderful pamphlet that he did. He does some proto thing, and he also gave us a cookie. So until now, let's head off to the western suburbs and see the layout of Dan Dosa. Hey, we're now at the home of Dan Dosa out here in the western suburbs of the Twin Cities. Dan's Railway Transfer Minneapolis is an HO scale layout industrial switching type. It measures 2 feet by 8.5 feet. It packs a lot of operation and a lot of scenery and a lot of realism into just that small space. He also changes eras. He goes from the 1960s where the M and St. L ruled Minneapolis to the 1980s of the Chicago Northwestern to the present day 2000 Minnesota Commercial, which he's running today. Dan recently was awarded the NMRA Achievement Program Golden Spike for the work on his layout and rolling stock, so it'll be really nice to see. Let's go inside and check it out. We're here with Dan Dosa and his Minneapolis Transfer Railway. Can you tell us a little bit about your layout or the layouts we're going to see today?
Sure. I've got a small model railroad, 2 feet by 8.5 feet, representing switching industrial operations in and around the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul. It can be operated in different eras, so it can be operated in the Minnesota commercial era, modern times, Chicago Northwestern era back in the 80s or 70s, and then the M and St. L back in the early 60s, late 50s.
And it features lots of operations. This is an operating layout. It's not just for show.
That's correct. I have 4 separate switch jobs. Operating it with 2 operators takes about 2 to 2.5 hours, and we switch out of essentially a hidden staging yard to and from industries that represent the industries in the Twin Cities area.
All right, well, thanks for inviting us, and we'll go take a look.
Thanks very much, Tom. Welcome.
Concludes our layout tours for today. The Twin Cities Division thanks you, the Thousand Lakes region thanks you, and the NMRA thanks you. We hope you enjoyed this. If you did, maybe sign up for the NMRA and find your local region and division today, and you could go on the next layout tours. Talk to you later.